Good morning, everyone. Will everyone please take their seats and quiet down? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, and peers. I am Rachel Thompson, honored to serve as the Louisiana Leadership Institute's class president for the 2024-2025 year. Today, I have the privilege of being your mistress of ceremonies as we witness the swearing in of Congressman Cleo Fields for Louisiana's 6th Congressional District. To officially begin today's ceremony, please welcome the Louisiana Leadership Institute All-Star Marching Band as they lead our processional, led by Mr. Kenneth Collins. We'll then enjoy a musical selection performed by McKinley Middle Magnet School Show Choir singing God Bless America. As well, the presentation of colors by Louisiana Leadership Institute Scout Troop of 1993. Remain standing for the national anthem sung by Autumn Percival of Louisiana Leadership Institute, a student of New Orleans Center for Creative Arts, and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Step back. And then switch. They're on, don't. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. Oh, God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. Oh, God bless America, my home, sweet home. broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
At this time, I would like to acknowledge our platform guests. We have Mrs. Deborah Fields, Sheriff Sid Gotro from East Baton Rouge Parish, District Attorney Tony Clayton, Chairman of Southern University System Board of Supervisors, Mayor President Sid Edwards, East Baton Rouge Parish, Chancellor John K. Pierre, Chancellor of Southern University A&M College, Dr. Dennis J. Shields, President of Southern University System, Chancellor Alvin Washington, Chancellor of Southern University Law Center, Dr. Herman Bister, Director of Southern University Laboratory School, Tangela McCrae, Principal of McKinley Middle Madnick School, Robert Webb, Principal of McKinley Senior High School, Superintendent Lamont Cole from East Baton Rouge Parish School System, Tracy J. Woods, Chair of the Louisiana Leadership Institute Board of Directors, Reverend Dr. Renee Brown, President of the 4th District Missionary Baptist Association and pastor of Zion First Baptist Church, Bishop Raymond Johnson, Living Faith Christian Center, Dr. William Tate, President of LSU, Nadia Seals, Principal of Southern University Laboratory School, Senator Regina Barrow, President Pro Temp, Louisiana Senate District 15. State Senator Larry Selders, Louisiana Senate District 14. State Representative Edmund Jordan, Chairman of the Louisiana Legislative Black Caucus, House District 29, and Mr. Ben Jeffers. Now let's continue on with our program. We'll have a moment of prayer by Grace Eli, our Louisiana Leadership Institute chaplain and a student of Shaw Academy Homeschool. We will have the welcome by Dominic Ercolini of Louisiana Leadership Institute and a student at Arden Chahill Academy. The occasion expressed by Hannah Smith, a Louisiana Leadership Institute student attending Southern University Laboratory School and serves as the Government Association president. From a student's perspective, we will have Evan Mozon, Student Government Association president attending McKinley Senior High School.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Grace Eli, and I'm the chaplain at Louisiana Leadership Institute, and today I'll be leading us in prayer. Let us bow our heads for a moment of prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the gift of leadership and the opportunity that comes with it. We ask for your blessing upon Congressman Cleo Fields as he embarks on this important service to our community and our nation. Grant him wisdom in his decisions, strength in his endeavors, and compassion for those he serves. May he be guided with the spirit of integrity, always seeking the greater good and serving with humility and grace. Surround him with a supportive community and let his heart remain open to the voices that he serves. I pray this gathering today inspires unity, hope, and a commitment to a brighter future. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the district swearing-in ceremony of Congressman Cleo Fields, hosted by the Louisiana Leadership Institute, and welcoming Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries, I am Dominic Ercolini, and I'm honored to be here today as we celebrate a leader who truly cares about our community, United States Representative Cleo Fields. As a student of the Louisiana Leadership Institute, I've seen firsthand how hard Representative Fields works to improve our schools, strengthen our neighborhoods, and make sure our voices are heard. He doesn't just talk about making a difference, he actually makes it happen. Representative Fields, thank you for your dedication, leadership, and commitment to making District 6 a better place for everyone. We're excited for the future and proud to have you leading the way. Congratulations, and thank you all for being here today.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Hannah Smith. I'm a 12th grader at Southern University Laboratory School. I also attend Louisiana Leadership Institute. As of today, it is a very special day where we recognize a true leader. So, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of Louisiana Leadership, Southern University, and distinguished guests, it is an honor to stand before you today as we reflect on the remarkable journey and enduring legacy of Congressman Cleo Fields. As a proud alumnus of Southern University, Congressman Fields shares a deep connection with values of education, leadership, and community service, cornerstones of both our institution and his notable career. Representation matters, especially in a state as diverse as Louisiana. The fight for fair representation in a significant chapter is in our history. Organizations such as the Louisiana's Legislative Black Caucus and the NAACP Legal Defense Fund have tirelessly advocated for the creation of second majority Black congressional districts ensuring that voices of all Louisianians are heard. When I look at Louisiana Leadership Institute and all the students that are here, I see the future leaders of our community. It is through our it's in our involvement in governance, our commitment to service, and our dedication that our community will continue to thrive and uphold the principles of justice and equality. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the program.
Good morning. My name is Evan Muzan, and I am proud to serve as the student government president of McKinley Senior High School. It is truly an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate this historic moment, the swearing in of Congressman Cleo Fields. As a student and a young leader myself, this ceremony is more than just a tradition. It is a powerful reminder of what is possible. For young people like me, today represents more than an oath of office. It represents progress. Seeing two African American leaders in these positions of power is proof that perseverance, service, and dedication to the people truly shape our democracy. It reminds us that leadership isn't about age, it's about action. This moment is especially meaningful for me and my classmates because Congressman Fields is one of us. A proud 1980 graduate of McKinley Senior High School, he began his journey of service as the class vice president, walking the same halls we do today. His decades of service to Louisiana and now his return to Congress to represent the 6th District prove that no matter where we start, with dedication and a heart for service, we can make a real impact. His story reminds us that leadership is built over time through a commitment through our communities and the courage to step up when called. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries. A leader who not only champions justice, but also deeply connects with the culture of our generation. Like many students today, he shares a love for hip hop, and he's made it clear that this love is more than just music. It's a connection to the people he serves. Whether quoting Biggie on the house floor or recognizing hip hop's role in telling the stories of excluded communities, he reminds us that politics isn't just about laws and policies, it's about culture, history, and the voices that shape our society. He shows us that leadership doesn't mean leaving behind who we are, but embracing it to connect with others. As student government president, I understand the importance of this ceremony, not just as recognition, but to call responsibility. Just as Congressman Fields has taken oath to serve, we as students must commit to serving our schools, our communities, and ultimately our country. Too often, young people believe that politics is for adults and that it doesn't yet matter. But today, we are reminded that civic engagement starts now, whether it's voting when we turn 18, staying informed, or using our voices to push for change. We all have a role in shaping the future. To Congressman Fields and Leader Jeffries, thank you. Thank you for your dedication to public service, for leading with integrity, and for showing us what it means to fight for the people. Your leadership inspires us to believe that one day we too can take oath to serve. So, to my fellow students, let today be a reminder that we are not the future, we are the present. Let's stay engaged, stay informed, and never forget that our voices matter. Thank you.
It is at this time, it is my honor to introduce a remarkable leader who embodies dedication, service, and excellence, Kennedy Orr. Kennedy Orr is a former 2022 Glamour Magazine College Woman of the Year Award recipient and the current Student Government Association President of Southern University A&M College. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we welcome Kennedy Orr.
Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it is my great honor to introduce a trailblazing leader, a dedicated public servant, and a true champion for the people. the United States Democratic leader, Hakeem Jeffries. Born and raised in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, Leader Jeffries has devoted his career to advancing justice, progress, and the empowerment of communities. After earning his law degree with honors from New York University, he embarked on a path of public service, first as a member of the New York State Assembly and later as the U.S. Representative for New York's 8th Congressional District, a role he has held since 2013. Throughout his career, his leadership and commitment to democracy have been unwavering. As chair of the House Democratic Caucus from 2019 to 2023, he played a pivotal role in shaping national policies, including the Patents for Humanity Act and the Human Trafficking Prevention Act of 2022. In 2023, he made history as the first African American to lead a party in either chamber of Congress when he was elected House Democratic leader. A fierce advocate for economic opportunity, social justice, and voting rights, Leader Jeffries is a powerful voice for the people. His unwavering dedication to fairness, equity, and the rule of law continues to shape the future of our nation. Leader Jeffries was unanimously elected as House Democratic leader by his colleagues in November 2022. In that capacity, he is the highest-ranking Democrat in the House of Representatives. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join me in welcoming the United States Democratic leader, Hakeem Jeffries.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What an honor and a privilege to be here with so many distinguished people, to Dr. Fields, of course, and all of my colleagues in government, to all of the educators who are here, the members of the judiciary, members of the bar, citizens of this great district, to the amazing young people who we've heard from the stage and who are here with us, our present and our future. Thank you, Kennedy, for those very generous words of introduction, and of course, what a blessing to be here on this occasion, the community inauguration for the Honorable Cleo Fields. Now, this is not my first time in Louisiana. I've been in the great state of Louisiana on several occasions, but it is my first time in Baton Rouge. And so I'm thankful for the opportunity to be here with Cleo, and particularly to be here on the legendary campus of Southern University, home of Branford Marsalis, the Human Jukebox, and the Dancing Dolls. It's great to be here, of course. It's February, Black History Month, which we will continue to lift up in the midst of these challenging times. We're working hard to bring people together. There are others who are trying to tear us apart. We want to move the country forward. Others are trying to turn back the clock. We believe in truth and reconciliation. Others want to erase our history. But watch this, Black history is American history. We will never let anyone erase it. And in the long journey that we've been on, we're so thankful for the role that Cleo Fields and his family and the leaders who are here have played in that journey. I'm thankful for the plaintiffs who participated in this historic and enlightened lawsuit to create this second opportunity to elect district. They won the case. That was part one. They won the case, and then Cleo Fields won the race. Aren't we thankful for what took place? And of course, Cleo's journey has been one filled with public service and a commitment and a dedication to these communities in such an extraordinary way. I recalled from a distance when Cleo first got to Congress during his initial tour of duty, marveling at the energy and the intellect, the incredible capacity of what was then one of the youngest members of the Congressional Black Caucus. A few decades later, this opportunity for him to come back and serve, and Cleo Fields has returned like a conquering hero to the House of Representatives. Why? Because you can't keep a good man down. And we know that Cleo Fields is a good man, a hardworking man, a family man, a well-educated man, a community man, a compassionate man, a caring man, a courageous man, and a Southern University man. You can't keep a good man down. And so we appreciate Cleo. We need his intellect, his capacity, his ability, his talent for such a time as this. He's a civil rights champion, a defender of democracy, a voice for the voiceless, and a powerful, profound, principled, purposeful public servant who will always put your interests ahead of special interests, put people over politics. And as we prepare to formally give him the oath of office, let me just, in closing, share two quick thoughts. One, to all of these incredible young people. Your talent, your brilliance, your capacity, the Louisiana Leadership Institute that Cleo started is bearing incredible fruit. In just my time on the ground in an hour or so, it's been amazing to watch it and to witness. The thing that I would say to you, and we're going through some things right now in Washington, D.C., the things that I would say to you is that life is filled with ups and downs, with highs and lows, with peaks and valleys, with trials and with tribulations. I fly a lot. I was in New York on Friday, then flew to Dallas yesterday. Arrived in Louisiana this morning, off to Chicago, then Oakland and San Francisco. In the next few days, I fly a lot. One of the things that I've concluded is that the reason why so many folks don't like to fly is because they recognize that at some point along the way, they're likely to encounter turbulence. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Up in the air, 30,000 feet high, plane starts rocking back and forth, no place to go. It's at that moment when everybody on the plane gets religion. Folks on their knees start praying, Lord, just plant my feet on solid ground. What am I trying to say, y'all? You can't get from your point of departure to your point of destination without at some moment along the way encountering turbulence. That's just the reality of the journey. So we're in a turbulent moment right now. But Churchill once said, success is not final, failure is not fatal. All that matters is the courage to continue. And I want you to draw strength from that approach. I put it a different way. A knockdown is different than a knockout. That's the Hakeem Jeffries remix, y'all. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. All that matters is the courage to continue. And at this moment, we, of course, will draw upon that resilience that our community has shown, that this magnificent leader, Cleo Fields, has shown throughout his journey, decades of incredible public service. And how do we know that we can continue, we can make it through? I'll end by drawing from the inspiration of one of our great, amazing leaders, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who in the aftermath, shortly after the Montgomery bus boycott, that began in December of 1955, a few months after that, he came to Brooklyn to encourage people about the path forward. He actually came, it was a gathering like this, he came to the Concord Baptist Church that at the time was pastored by the legendary Reverend Dr. Gardner C. Taylor, who's from Baton Rouge, y'all, one of the great preachers of all time. And Dr. King said, yes, the road ahead may be tough, people may get weary, but he said, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But at all times, press on and keep pressing. And so I just dropped by to let you know that with the leadership of Cleo Fields, I'm confident that we're going to be able to press on. Press on for our children, press on for our seniors, press on for our dreamers, press on for our families, press on for our veterans, press on for working class folks, press on for the middle class, press on for the poor, press on for the sick, press on for the afflicted, press on for the least, press on for the lost, press on for the left behind, press on for civil rights, press on for voting rights, press on for racial justice, press on for economic justice, press on for social justice, press on for freedom, press on for democracy, press on for this community, press on for our country, press on until victory is won. That's what's going to happen with Congressman Cleo Fields. God bless you. God bless the Congressman. May God bless the United States of America. We will now administer the oath of office. Repeat after me. I, Cleo Fields, do solemnly affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely. Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations, Congressman Cleo Fields.
Wow. After the leader spoke, I don't know if I need to even get up here and say anything.
Today is truly a day that I will never forget. Standing before each of you today, I'm reminded of an old African proverb that says, if you want to go somewhere fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Today is proof of the power of unity, hard work, and preservations in the face of adversities. Students, if you get knocked down, get up, because the ground is no place for a champion. Leader Jeffries, thank you so much for being here today. It is truly an honor that you chose to be here when you could have been anywhere else in the world. Let's give another big thanks to my leader, Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Thank you so much. To the plaintiffs of the redistricting lawsuit, who are all seated, I was supposed to be seated on the front row. Will you please stand? All of the plaintiffs of the redistricting lawsuit, and remain standing. This did not come easy, nor did it come without a fight. Each of you played a major role in making sure today happened. Thank you for your courage, your tenacity, your unmitigated gall, for upholding the principles of voting rights of the Voting Rights Act of 1965, guaranteeing fair representation for all and protecting the very foundation of our democracy. Again, I want to say thank you. Let's give them another big round of applause. I also would like to thank the NAACP Legal Defense Fund for being the driving force behind the creation of this seat. They have always fought for the damned, the doomed, the disenfranchised, and the have-nots. And I appreciate them standing up for the rights of people of Louisiana. You will learn that what's best is not always right, and what's right is not always best. But when right and best meet, right always wins out first. Thanks to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund for doing the right thing. I also want to thank the Louisiana Leadership Institute, its board of directors, every teacher, every parent, and every administrator for putting this program on, and for continuing to provide our young people with opportunities to be inspired and to dream big dreams. You know, I stand on a lot of people's shoulders. I stand on many folk who came before me, giants like John Willis Menard, the gentleman from New Orleans, who was elected to Congress in 1868 and became the first African American ever elected to the U.S. Congress. But there's a simple problem. He was never seated. Why? Only because of the color of his skin. A gentleman from Ohio by the name of Mr. James Garfield, who went on to become the 20th president of the United States of America, said it was too early to admit a Negro to the U.S. Congress. The Congress voted that day 130 to 57, and they sent him back to Louisiana and saved the $5,000. I stand on the shoulders of Charles Nash, who was elected to Congress from Louisiana in 1875. And he was seated in Congress and became the first African American elected and seated to the U.S. Congress from Louisiana. I also stand on the shoulders of William Jefferson, who was elected to Congress in 1991 and became the second African American elected and seated in the United States Congress. It was their courage in the face of injustice and iniquities that laid the groundwork for moments like this, reminding us that progress often comes through sacrifice, the sacrifices of countless others who fought on the right side of history and paved the way for people like me so I could be standing here today. To the Louisiana Legislative Black Caucus, the Louisiana State Senate, the Louisiana House of Representatives, the Governor, and the Attorney General, thank you this day for protecting the voting rights of the people of Louisiana during a very important time in our history. There is no doubt that the road has been hard and difficult. A person like me, who came from humble beginnings, came up by way of the rough side of the mountain, kid from South Baton Rouge, who started a journey at Ready Elementary, graduated from McKinley Middle School, and then later graduated from McKinley Senior High School. My journey through Southern University and the Southern University Law Center shaped my dedication to service. The Louisiana Leadership Institute was born because of my experiences in these institutions and where I've learned a valuable lesson of service. Now, in closing, 28 years ago, I had to face yet another challenge, the challenge of having a district taken away from the very constituents that I serve. Yet today, I proudly stand before you reclaiming my time, reclaiming the opportunity to serve, reclaiming the opportunity to lead, reclaiming the opportunity to ensure that no voice in our district is ever silenced again. Today isn't just about me, it's about all of us, our shared history, our shared values, and our shared dreams in this state and in this nation. To every single young leader in this room today, getting here was half of the battle. There's still a lot of work to be done, but I'm confident that as long as you remain focused, you will break the barriers, you will open the doors, and you will create even more opportunities. And I was ending this speech, and I was about to call him the speaker, and the leader stole it from me, but I'm gonna end it anyway. A great man by the name of Dr. Martin Luther King once said, "If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. And if you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, students, just keep on moving." Thank you.
On the behalf of the members of the Louisiana Leadership Institute, Congressman Cleo Fields, our family, and dedicated staff, we sincerely thank you for your time, support, and your presence today. Your encouragement and commitment to leadership and excellence inspire us all to continue striving for greatness. We appreciate you joining us, and we look forward to future opportunities to grow and serve together. And one more time, I want to say thank you, Congressman. Thank you to all of you for coming today. Thank you, and get home safely. As we conclude this incredible event, let us enjoy a recessional led by the Louisiana Leadership. Let us enjoy a presentation.
Leader Jeffries, thank you for being here today. On behalf of the Louisiana Leadership Institute, I want to present you with this gift to take a taste of Louisiana back home with you.
Grand Rising. I am Mr. Webb, principal of the McKinley Senior Magnet High School, and I am truly excited this morning. So let me share this with you. First, I just want to thank Leader Jeffries for all of your comfort and encouraging words. That's very helpful. So we really appreciate that. Thank you. To our Congressman Fields, we want to say thank you for everything. He'll just call the school. He'll say, Principal Webb, I need to come talk to your kids. And I said, when are you coming? He shows up, we bring our kids in, and when I tell you, he takes the time not only to encourage our kids, but he tells his story to let them know anything is possible. Anything is possible. So we just want to let him know how much we love and care for him. He is a 1980 graduate of the McKinley Senior High School. So we want to just say thank you for all that you do. So if you don't mind coming up, Congressman Fields, this is for you. And we always have our rock. Ms. Fields, would you please come up? Oh, who are you? You want to tell me? No. She is also a graduate of McKinley Senior High School, so we'd like to say congratulations to her as well. Hold on, Congressman Fields. Hold on, you got to take that jacket off for a quick second. So we're going to drape him this morning. Here, hold this. Congratulations. Thank you.
And now we will have a musical selection by McKinley Middle Magnet School Show Choir, performing America the Beautiful. we continue with the rest of our program, we would like to honor one more platform guest, Mr. Wilson Fields with the First Circuit Fields. That concludes our program for today. We will be ending with a recessional from Louisiana Leadership Institute All-Star Marching Band.